Hello everyone, Alex Gomez here. With all the trend of Halloween and everyone doing like a Halloween theme art stuff and posted it on social media, I decided to go with the trend and do Boris Karloff Frankenstein, the man who made the monster. Based on this character from the movie Frankenstein, the film that was made in 1931. So I went to Pinterest and I saw some references and I really liked them. And then I looked for some art, which were some that are pretty cool, other ones not as cool. Then I saw some 3D art posts and I really liked them, and I also got a reference from a 2D art that I really related with a little bit with my style. So I took this reference and the original reference, combined them all and created this monster. So for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a video every Friday. So let's get started, guys. So as I always do, I started with the sphere, just use the move tool, kind of like to give the shape of the head. And this is not like a regular head, this is such a different head, like more elongated. And after giving that elongation, I start to define with the damn standard tool, like where the features are gonna be, like for example the eyes and the nose, and as well as the mouth, and kind of like define a little bit the jaw in this area, because in the design, like you see some of the design, like Frankenstein had like a really pronounced jaw, pronounced cheeks. Really one of the best features is like that pronounced eyebrows, so that part of the bone, the orbital bone, the eyebrows bone, and the forehead as well. So I kind of like just rough it out, really simple, dirty and fast, and then so I could kind of like get the basic block out, and then try to work a little bit more on details. As you can see me in this video, I just start like working in a really low resolution with Dynamesh, and the more I start moving more into details and like secondary details and then primary details, I definitely like start increasing the Dynamesh resolution to probably like a 1440, I think it is, because right now, as you can see, it's a 512. And one of the things that I do, for example, is just I leave the ears on the side and I kind of like do them later and then Dynamesh with a higher resolution. I don't know why, but I kind of like that technique. I don't know, I kind of like don't like to do the ears and then at the same time and do the face. So I'm doing a lot with the pinch tool and damn standard, adding a lot of details with not a lot of details, but kind of like blocking out or detailing more the pronounced features of this character, like the eyebrows, like the jaw, like that part, like the wrinkle around the mouth that goes from the nose down, the cheekbones as well, and the jaw, as I mentioned before, because this is a character that definitely like if you get those pronounced features, it's gonna look really cool. So then I added some wrinkles, and if you see, I already in this stage I put my resolution in Dynamesh like really high at 1440, and start adding the details like around the eyes and around the nose, and if you see, like I build up everything in the cheekbones. So in that part I decided to use the polish tool, so I can polish a little bit and get rid of a little bit the bumpy surfaces around the face. Then I kind of like start working a little bit in more of the head and the connection with the neck, and try to give it like a more as a flat head, because as you can see right now it's not as flat, it's just a little bit curved, but I want like a real flat. I just keep working details. As I mentioned before, I always go back and forward. So right here, like I go with the ears, as I said earlier, like I start making the ears, and once I have like a kind of like a nice cartoony shape of the ears and I'm happy with it, I definitely up the resolution of the Dynamesh and then I dynamesh it with the rest of the face, so I don't lose any details with the high resolution, and make that's how I combine them. And I don't know why, if I saw this technique before, but that's how I kind of like been doing it lately, and I think it works for me. Then with the hair, the hair is plain simple. It's just like a mask, and I extract the mask and dynamesh it. I kind of like add a little bit of volume to the hair because it's extract, so you see this, it keeps the same lines that the head has. But I also start like doing some poly paint, like adding colors, just like a few colors and breaking the symmetry, so I can give a little bit of a funny expression to my character. For the kind of like those things, I don't know, screws and plates that you see in the head, I just created an how you call that, just a rectangle, and use the bend curve modifier. I had a little problem because I was having symmetry there, but then I figured out that I just had to move just the green cone to break the symmetry, to turn it on and off, or to see where do you want the symmetry to be on. So yeah, I just did the shape, put it in place, duplicate it, or use the Z plugin and mirror it, and the same as the staples going in the side of the forehead. And once I had that, I started doing kind of like the scars and the cuts that had like in the forehead and in the side of the temporal part of the cranium. I think it's temporal. I think so, yeah. I'm not sure, probably it is, but yeah. So and then I do kind of like the other screws that goes in the neck, using this another modifier that is the taper one that you can see when you use the gizmo tool. So I really enjoy this character. I really like I had a lot of fun, and for the rendering I did I went with Arnold. Wanted to try the GPU rendering. I was really impressed with it, but still it's not as fast as Redshift, so I think I'm gonna keep on rendering with Redshift as well. So for the body, the body is very simple. I know that it's gonna be a bust, so I'm not gonna like bother as much trying to make like a big details. I really wanted to do a really fast character and focus mostly in the face and the face features. So yeah, it didn't took me that long to just create the suit, so I just kind of like insert a different primitives like for the arms, and mirror and duplicate it, mirror it in the same sub tool. And after I was happy with the overall shape of the suit and for the color of the suit, I did the same technique. You just mask, extract, and then absect, and then you have your mask. Sometimes I do re-measure, so kind of like it gives you like a nicer geometry, but then I can just dynamesh it and work a little bit more on details there. The suit was just like was alright. I didn't put much work on the suit, and then I cut it in half because I didn't need that part of it, and start adding some details and some creases into the suit, and I dynamesh like the arms and the suit and the collar of the suit as well. So yeah, for the teacher I do the same. I did the collar for the teacher, just mask it, extract it, and then I absect, and then I do a series measure, just kind of like make a nice little collar. So yeah, so I just kind of like put like a fill with colors just to see how it looks. I did the textures in Substance Painter because I really like working in layers and mask, and it's non-destructive. And then I ended up rendering it in Redshift, actually in Maya. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really like, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so. Please hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and see you next Friday, and keep practicing your sculpting techniques. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Don't forget to watch my other 2 videos. Take care guys, and have an amazing weekend. Bye.